received reports that the orcs are regrouping.
Certainly the recent attacks against the internment camps are evidence enough. Agreed. The Horde is on the move.
This is absurd. My nation will not stand by and watch as the Horde masses on our very doorstep.
The orcs are not our primary concern here. How many times must I repeat myself? King Tyrannus, you must heed my warning. This plague that has gripped the Northlands could have dire ramifications.
Wizards are just being paranoid. Let's keep all this in perspective. Even if this plague does pose a threat to us, what are you proposing that we do?
It is simple. As I have said, the Kirin Tor are already prepared to place the villages under strict quarantine.
I will not institute quarantine without proof of your claims, Ambassador. The people of Lordaeron have suffered enough without becoming prisoners in their own lands.
Yet prisoners they are, good king.
What is the meaning of this? Who are you?
Humanity is in peril. The tides of darkness have come again, and the whole world is poised upon the brink of war.
Enough of this! Guards, remove this madman!
Hear me! The only hope for your people is to travel west, to the forgotten lands of Kalimdor.
Travel west? Are you mad?
Old Ambassador, I don't know who you are or what you believe, but this is not the time for rambling prophets. Our lands are beset by conflict, but it shall be we who decide how best to protect our people, not you. Now, be gone!
I failed humanity once before, and I will not do so again. If you cannot take up this cup, then I shall find another who will. The warning has been given. Their fate is now their own.
Hello everybody, I'm Half Tangible. Let's play Warcraft 3, Reign of Chaos. So what you just saw there, if I did my job right, was the opening cinematic for the Human campaign, which is the first proper part of the main story. Let's not waste any time and get started with Chapter 1, The Defense of Strahnbrad. Recent orc uprisings in southern Lordaeron have forced the Alliance to take decisive measures. To contain the orcish threat, King Tyrannus has sent two of the realm's greatest paladins, his son, Prince Arthas, and the legendary Uther the Lightbringer to deal with the orcs once and for all. Genocide, the most heroic of goals.
Welcome, Prince Arthas. The men and I are honored by your presence.
Can the formalities, Uther. I'm not king yet. It's good to see you.
You too, lad. I'm pleased that King Tyrannus sent you to help me.
Father still hopes your patience and experience might rub off on me.
Well, it is a father's right to dream, isn't it?
Look, here's where we stand. Our scouts have confirmed that there is an orc encampment hidden somewhere over the next ridge.
As I suspected.
It gets worse. They're preparing to attack the nearby village of Strahnbrad. As far as we know, the village is completely defenseless.
I need to move against the orcs' base immediately. Can you handle Strahnbrad's defense on your own?
Of course, Uther. Don't worry about me.
Good. Meet me at the orc camp once you've saved the village. Be careful, Arthas.
Uther, you're an idiot. You are sending the prince of your nation into the middle of an attack with 4 footmen.
I stand for the light.
Say the word.
For the record, these are the basic infantry.
I'm here to help.
Alliance, so this makes no sense.
For honor.
Yeah, whatever. He is pretty strong, and it does work, I guess. So anyway, yeah. Here's our protagonist for the human campaign, Prince Arthas of Lordaeron. Now, the Paladin is the support hero for the human faction, and unlike Thrall, we can see all of his abilities right off the bat. Holy Light, which heals your troops. Divine Shield, which makes you invulnerable for a short time. Devotion Aura, which gives all units around you increased armor. And Resurrection, which resurrects a bunch of units. And does what it says on the tin. Okay. Now, Arthas is a paladin of the Silver Hand.
Yes, my liege.
And the Footmen is the basic human troop. Now, originally the Footmen and the Orc Grunt that you might remember from last time were basically equal in terms of power, but after the Second War, the human army was completely devastated, so now the Footmen are basically peasants recruited to help bolster the army. I will repeat that. Arthas has been sent to...
I'm here to help.
Arthas has been sent to defend a village from a massive orc attack
Orders?
with 4 militiamen.
Justice shall be done.
Very poorly
A
trained
sound
militiamen.
plan.
Yeah.
For honor.
Uther is an idiot. Now, Warcraft is an RTS,
Of course. A
as you may
sound
have
plan.
noticed, and as I have said before.
Certainly.
But it also has a lot of RPG elements,
honor.
which includes quests, such as these up here, defend Strahnbrad, 2 optional quests we haven't discovered. And it also has items, as you saw before. Now, most of these objectives are
Of course.
optional, but provide some tangible bonus or benefit. Let's just...
Certainly. A sound plan. Certainly.
We'll fight for Lordaeron! Get your swords!
Wait, so a couple of peasants have full armor and swords?
The
and
light is
shields
my strength.
on par with the
Of course.
guys that they equipped to
A
defend
sound
the
plan.
prince? That's a
Please, you're my
closer.
only hope. A group of gnolls kidnapped my little Timmy and took him to their
Help me,
hideout in the
Arthas.
forest. Could you find him and bring him home?
Help me out this one.
Of course.
Wait, you have 5 kids, and your farm isn't producing any food. What do you want the little kid for?
For honor.
I mean,
Of
unless you're
course.
planning to eat the kid or something, I don't see why. Oh, God.
A sound
Why are we
plan.
saving these people again? Oh, whatever.
Certainly.
Let's go.
Of course.
Help! Help me, please! I'm trapped in the cage!
Gee, thank you, Timmy. We would have never guessed that.
Of course. Foul.
Please get me out of here. I want to go home.
Light is my strength. A sound plan.
Okay, now go back to your mommy who wants to
Oh,
eat
thanks
you.
so much. I have a reward for you.
And that, my friends, is a ring of protection,
For honor.
which gives increased armor.
Of course.
Great. Can't
I'm here
kill
to
a
help.
cannibal mother. Oh well.
For honor.
Whatever she's planning to do to him,
Certainly.
it can't be worse than what the hyena people who
For
argue over
honor.
whose shadow is larger was
Certainly.
planning to do. That's not a joke, by the way. One of the reasons
Of
that
course.
gnolls are constantly
For
in
honor.
small camps like that is because if they get into
Certainly.
large groups, they argue over
A
things
sound
like,
plan.
quote, whose shadow is larger.
I stand for the light. For honor. Certainly.
Help! Bandits are stealing our belongings!
We'll take their coin just like everyone else's.
Those bandits stole my ledger. Without it, I will lose my entire farm.
What?
Please, retrieve it from their camp. It would mean so much to us.
Why would the bandits steal your ledger? It's not like it's a deed. It's not valuable to them at all. They won't get your farm with it, and they just stole all your money so they can't sell it back to you. Worst thieves ever.
A sound plan.
Okay, one more
For
side
honor.
quest before we go
A
on.
sound plan. For honor.
Okay, so bandits are
course.
another type of thieves, basically.
For honor.
You can buy them from
A sound
mercenary
plan.
camps, basically a unit store. We'll
Certainly.
see one of those later in the human campaign, but otherwise they
course.
can't be built.
A sound plan.
And and for some reason one of them could throw fireballs with his axe.
For my father.
Despite the fact that there was no indication at all that he was a wizard, aside from fireballs. It's cool and all, but it's still weird.
A sound plan. Of course.
Say your prayers.
Of course.
Come on, stay alive.
Betrayer of the light.
Focus down.
A sound plan.
Heal so many of you at once.
A sound plan.
Grab some armor. Die so easy.
Certainly.
That was a position I might remember.
Justice is come.
For honor.
And Jared's lost.
Certainly. For honor. Of course. A sound plan.
Alright, so
Of
let's
course.
go.
Certainly.
Let's see. Yeah, that guy needs healing the most.
Of course. For honor. Of course.
Thank you for helping me. Please, take this item.
That item he just gave to me was a tome.
I'm here to help.
I'm not sure what kind it was, but it basically increases your either your strength, agility, or intelligence by 2.
Is there danger?
I think that one was
Certainly.
for intelligence.
Save us.
Sound plan.
Kill him!
Damn. The attack has already begun. To arms, my brothers!
Full disclosure, every time I hear the orc say he's escaping, kill him, I hear it in the chipmunk's voice. He's escaping! Kill him! Wow, that was awful.
You are past redemption.
Promise never to do that again.
For honor.
Foul name.
And
A sound plan.
what?
For honor.
Feel my wrath.
What the crap?
I'm here to help.
Slave master doing? Pretty big houses in Brown for a village. I mean, you've got at least one gun store somewhere.
Certainly.
Wait, you have a gun store?
For
Why
honor.
didn't anyone use a gun?
A sound
I mean,
plan.
sure, no dwarves here, but oh,
Of
forget
course.
everyone is done.
You are past redemption.
The light is my strength.
Betrayer of the light.
It's still
A
weird.
sound
I mean, sure, there's no dwarves here, so you couldn't show the rifleman
my
unit, but come on, nobody had a
Is there
pistol
danger?
or something?
Foul name.
Of course.
Or heck, nobody just broke into it and
Certainly.
grabbed a gun when they realized
Of
their
course.
village was under attack? Houses are
A
burning,
sound
Mayball!
plan. For honor. A sound plan. Of course. For honor. Of course. Certainly.
Also, these houses will burn forever and never die.
Justice shall be done. Of course.
Because that's sane
Certainly.
and realistic.
Betrayer of the light. Feel my wrath.
Is there danger?
And yep, there are more fronts here.
Of course.
So yeah, these guys are the Blackrock clan. They're not part of Thrall's Horde. And there's... Actually, we're gonna see more of them
Certainly.
later. I won't spoil it for
For
you.
honor. A sound plan.
And break the boxes, because this is an
Foul
RPG.
name.
Break everything.
For honor. Certainly.
Everything.
Of course.
Yes, Arthas.
A
Of
sound
course we'll
plan.
break everything. And here's the Slave Master.
Haul these wretches off with the rest of them. Move them out.
And now there's a Fell Orc for some reason. You'll see why that doesn't make any sense later.
Certainly. Of course.
Justice has come.
For honor.
So yeah, this guy has a siege
I
attack
stand for the
in a map where he will be
Certainly.
mostly fighting units because he's terrible.
Foul name.
And it's melee.
Feel my
and
wrath.
as far as I can tell, it's not slash. Also, he uses a horse, because I guess his wolf had rabies or something.
For my father, the king.
Certainly.
So yeah, melee siege unit with no buildings to attack basically means he sucks.
Is there danger?
That kill was totally a fluke.
Bless you, Prince Arthas.
But what about the others who were taken away?
Don't worry, son. We'll find them and bring them home safe.
Prince Arthas, Lord Uther needs you at the Orc encampment immediately.
Never a dull moment. Let's get moving.
Well, there's a knight you could have sent to protect your prince. Maybe just a little. So anyway, yeah, that was the defense of Strahnbrad, everybody. Next time we... Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and do the next one. This one wasn't that long. So yeah. Continue. And here's our score screen. Unit score, hero score, resource score, total score, Blackrock. Why am I talking to myself like this? Blackrock and roll. Oh, that's just awful. Chapter 2, Blackrock and roll. 20 minutes later at Uther's encampment near the Blackrock clan village.
Ah, good timing, lad. I sent 2 of my best knights into parley with the Orc leader. They should be returning shortly.
All who saw that coming, raise your hands.
Damn. These Orcs will never surrender.
Then let's get in there and destroy the beasts.
Remember, Arthas, we are paladins. Vengeance cannot be a part of what we must do. If we allow our passions to turn to bloodlust, then we will become as vile as the Orcs.
Yes, Uther.
Now, if you're feeling up to it, I want you to lead the attack.
Me? Well, of course.
I'll remain here and ensure that none of the loathsome beasts threaten the camp.
I won't fail you.
I know you won't, lad.
For honor.
Nice job, Uther. You got 2 of your best knights killed, trying to parley with
What is
creatures
it?
that are willing to commit
Whoa,
genocide
what?
against a civilian target.
What?
Truly, what a
Righto.
wonderful plan.
Yes, my lord. Off I go then.
Alright, let's get started.
More gold is required.
Now, here is our town hall. It's basically the same thing as the Orc Great Hall. They can make peasants, the human worker unit, and they can activate call to arms, which is the
Ready to work.
humans thing of base defense that I talked about last time. You hit call to arms, all the peasants come and equip
What
weapons
is
to
it?
become militia units. And then you can hit back to work to send them back to work. Like I said
Ready
last
to
time, this
work.
isn't something that's meant to defend your
Is there
base as a
danger?
general
What?
rule. It's just something
What
that can
is
give
it?
you an extra edge in the middle of a fight.
I stand for the light. A sound plan.
Let's set Arthas on patrol here.
Of course.
Protect some companies. Now this is the
Job
Altar of
done.
Kings.
Job's done.
I don't remember if I talked about the Altar of Storms, but I don't think I did. This is what creates hero units for the respective faction. Each one has an altar. Let's see, we have the humans with the Altar of Kings, the Orcs with the Altar of Storms, Night Elves with Altar of Elders, and I think Altar of Darkness for the Undead.
Our town is under siege.
Is there danger?
And
Betrayer of the light.
yeah, Uther's really
More
bad.
lumber is required.
I'm here to help. A sound plan.
So am I.
The light is my strength.
So yeah, the Blackrock clan attacks your base periodically throughout the mission with small parties like
Is there
this.
danger?
They aren't really a major threat, but they do cause some damage, as you saw here. here's Uther, our level 10 paladin. Now, level 10 is the max for a hero, but this guy only defends the base, and as we saw already, he does a very poor job of it, and frame rate issues.
Yes, my lord.
More lumber is required.
Righto.
Sorry about that. Went to close some things in another window to see if that helps the frame rate.
More lumber is required.
Oh, great.
What is it?
Okay, so this is our lumber mill, as you can probably read. This is a drop-off point for lumber. Now, the humans can drop it off at the Great Hall, or, sorry, Town Hall, just like the orcs can. But if you place the lumber mill closer, they'll go to it first, which can speed up your lumber harvesting. Then we have the farm, which is basically the orc burrow, except it provides less food.
The light is my strength.
The orc burrow provides 10, the farm provides 6, and I'm still getting frame rate issues. Yay, fraps.
What is it?
So yeah.
Yes, my lord.
Now the lumber mill can do 2 different upgrades. It can increase the rate at which your workers harvest lumber, or it can reinforce your buildings to give them more armor.
More lumber is required.
Now the scout tower is the human watchtower. Unlike the orc tower, however, it doesn't start out with the ability to fight.
Justice shall be done.
It gains that later on. Later on for upgrades. Of course, that doesn't really matter right now because they're getting destroyed because they can't fight. Hold arms.
Is there danger?
Feel my
Yeah, this is why you shouldn't do your thing as a general rule. It seriously screws up your workers.
Of course.
Back to work.
Yes, my lord. Righto.
Oh,
yes,
wait.
my lord.
He's already doing that.
What is it?
Okie dokie.
I stand for the light. Certainly.
Now, the human towers can upgrade to guard towers or cannon
More
towers.
lumber
We can't
is
do the
required.
cannon tower right now, but the guard tower attacks a single unit very rapidly with high damage. And this is the barracks. You might remember that from the orc campaign.
Job's done. What?
The prologue campaign.
Off
This
I
is
go
basically
then.
your... This is your basic unit
Yes, my
production
lord.
building. It creates footmen, which are the basic infantry units of the human army.
What?
And later on it can produce riflemen and knights.
All right. More work.
Ready for action.
What is it? Yes, my lord. Off I go then.
Upgrade complete. More lumber is required. Yes,
Ready
my
to
liege.
work.
So yeah, more footmen. Remember them from last mission.
What?
Now,
Job's done.
let's see what's next.
I'm
Alright.
here to help.
Now I'm gonna wait till we get 5 footmen up to
ready
do
for
this, but actually
I
you
stand
won't
for the light.
especially if
Of
we
course.
heals them and we have the scout.
For honor.
We have the tower
A
side.
sound plan. I'm here to help. Of
Now,
course.
there's one side quest on this map
Ready to work.
Certainly.
over here.
Well met, good human. Have you come to join in our hunt?
What are you dwarves hunting in this region?
We're hunting black drakes. It's said that drake's blood can bestow fiery enchantments upon weapons.
The fiery enchantments you seek could prove useful.
The name of the beast we're hunting is Cyranox. With your aid, the monster won't stand a chance.
On my way. What do you need?
Upgrade complete.
Right.
Ready to work.
Of course. On my way. Right.
this, Dwarven Rifleman. Back here.
Yes, my lord. To arms! Aye, my lord.
This should not be this difficult.
I'm here to help. For honor. A sound plan.
So, hard mode is hard.
The light is my strength.
You'd think that'd be obvious.
Build more farm. What is it?
Yeah, build more farms.
Righto.
You can never have enough food production buildings.
Off I go then. Yes, me
Well,
lord.
actually, you can because there's a maximum
Off I
cap.
go
But
then.
you know what I mean.
Say the word. On my way.
Okay, so back to Paranor Steeltoe over here. He looks like two people because he's using the mortar team model instead of his own unique one. Anyway, we get mortar teams, I think, next mission, and he gives us his barracks from what I can only assume is eminent domain because
Job's done.
No other
Job's done.
Now, the blacksmith is the human upgrade building.
Yes,
like the Orc's War Mill, it gives you,
done.
it lets you upgrade your units to have more damage.
What do you need?
Armor and stuff.
What do you need? Orders?
And it takes a while to show up. So yeah. Black gunpowder and iron swords.
Aye, sir.
Right now he does 18 to 24. He'll do a bit more later. And more enemies.
Our forces are under attack. Say the word. Right. Attack!
I'm here to help.
Job done. Job done.
Certainly.
Feel my wrath. Betrayal of light.
Oh yeah.
Is there danger? A sound plan.
You have a target?
Go.
What do you need?
Research complete.
Ah, there, see? Does more damage now.
You have a target?
Now the mission doesn't actually continue until after you build all 6 of your footmen.
What? All
Get back to
right.
mining. Get back to getting lumber.
Yes, me lord.
You two, back to lumber.
What do you need?
Where was I?
I stand.
I'll
for
take
the
care
light.
of it.
Now the mission doesn't actually continue until you
Orders.
have until you make your
Upgrade
6 footmen to have
Lock
kind of
them
died
orders.
already, but
Fire! Aye.
Justice shall be done. I stand for the light.
you can still make
For
units,
honor.
and you
Certainly.
can still complete the side quests.
Of course. For honor. A sound plan.
To be honest, I don't really
Certainly.
remember what happens if
A
you
sound
make your
plan.
6 footmen, like the attacks
For
increase or
honor.
something.
Of course.
But chances are that
Research complete.
A sound plan. For honor.
Black
A
Dragon
sound
Bell.
plan.
It's a baby! And we
Certainly.
just killed it.
A sound plan. Certainly. For honor. Of course. Certainly. For honor.
You dare challenge me? You mortals become more reckless with every generation.
Oh, he's a necromancer too. I guess that makes it justifiable that we went to the cave and killed all his kids.
Sound.
Aye, sir. Take nice.
Of course. Let's bring this heart back to the dwarves.
If you haven't noticed yet, I'm not very good at this
Certainly.
game.
For honor. A sound.
Oh, and for the record, he lied to us. Well, sort of. He does give us a thing that gives fiery enchantments to our weapons, but he doesn't put it on the weapon itself. You'll see in a minute. He gives us an orb, which is a type of item that appears fairly often in the game.
I stand for the light.
And there goes our frame rate again.
Of course.
Yes, Arthas, of course.
Now I will reforge our weapons to strike with searing heat.
Oh, maybe that's why.
Our town is under siege.
Our forces are under attack.
Down plan.
Thank you, Paranormal Shield, though. This is more of a fire. It gives this increased damage and a splash attack, which basically means aerial effect damage.
I'm here to help. Is there danger?
Betrayer of the light. Feel my wrath.
I like to think that his hammer has an explosion that forms around it when he does that.
A sound plan.
Kaboom! Yeah, the blacksmith can only do one upgrade per thing right now. Now, there's two ways to go about accomplishing this objective.
Is my strength.
You can either go kill all of the orcs, all of the orc base first, or you can just go straight for the... Actually, no, that's spoilers. Give me a minute. And granted, it's a spoiler that's going to be revealed as soon as this one is done. But... yeah, whatever, you'll see. Yes, David, it's very important you keep this secret for like 5
Ready
seconds.
for action. What do you need? I'll take care of it.
I'm here to help.
And again, I do need a lot of footmen.
Research complete.
What is
Where the
it?
heck is the other guard tower? Whoops.
Paladin fool! The warlocks of the Blackrock clan have spoken. Soon, demons will rain from the sky, and this wretched world will burn.
Yes, I've heard this rhetoric before. You orcs will never learn. It was only a mirror image. Damn it. What are these curs up to?
Uther is a racist. Ding!
The hour of doom approaches. Let this paltry sacrifice appease our demon masters.
You sick bastards. You'll never get away with it.
Seems to me like you wasted a lot of sacrifices there, Blady. Look at all the corpses everywhere.
Slay the orcs.
Slay them all!
So yeah, Blade Master. Melee warrior hero for the orcs, basically.
Ready for action.
You'll see some of his abilities later when we get up to him, but the one that I don't think he ever uses is Windwalk, which basically turns him invisible and gives him extra bonus damage on his next attack.
The light is my strength. Of course. Certainly.
Ready for action. Say the word.
Of course.
Now, let's
Certainly.
see. There's supposed to be an orc camp up here.
A sound
somewhere.
plan.
Ah, here we go. Let's kill him and take their food.
Justice has come. Job done.
Ready for action.
Certainly.
And the fire went out as soon as the sun comes up.
Research.
Because that's how fire works.
Certainly. For honor. Certainly.
So yeah, upkeep's back again. Remember that? No?
Of course.
Too bad I'm not explaining
For
it again.
honor.
Betrayer of the
Okay,
light.
so these are troll headhunters. These are the orc main ranged unit. Just like the riflemen over here. Although, considering how they're supposed to get them in the lore, the fact that they're here doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. I guess they can be close.
A sound plan.
And you might have missed them the 2 or 3 times they've shown up in this mission. But the guys riding on wolves were... Wait, but the orcs riding on wolves were raiders.
For honor.
Melee siege units.
Of course.
A lot like the Slave Master guy, except that they don't suck. Also, they have the ability to pull air units down out of the sky. And...
On my way.
Forward.
Ready for action. What do you need? Right. Aye, sir. Say the word.
You know what? They'll be fine.
The light is my
Let's go.
strength.
Here we go, Blade Master. And mirror image. Ooh, and Blade Storm.
A sound plan.
He didn't use that the first time I tried to do this playthrough, so yeah. Nice to see it.
for honor.
So yeah, spin to win, kids.
Forces are under attack.
I'm here to help.
Only one of these actually does damage, so I'm focusing down that one. Yeah, that's the Blade Master. He has Critical Strike, which lets him do more damage, Wind Walk, which turns him invisible, Mirror Image.
You've done well, lad. This was a sound victory.
I don't know, Uther. The orcs were sacrificing townsfolk. I think they were trying to summon demons.
Have faith, lad. These orcs are trying to hold on to dying traditions. We defeated their demons a long time ago. Let's head for home. It's been a long day.
So yeah, as you saw, the Blade Master can spin to win. I mean, Blade Storm. The mirror images don't actually do any damage. They're mostly there to confuse the enemy and buy your Blade Master time to do damage and maybe Wind Walk away. So yeah, that's the end of the second mission of the human campaign. Now, before I go, let's watch an interlude, shall we? Oh, and interludes are basically in-engine cutscenes played between some levels. Reps should be able to record this one. Jaina's meeting, 2 weeks later in the Violet Gardens of Dalaran. Green Gardens are passé.
You must be wiser than the king. The end is near.
I told you before, I'm not interested in this nonsense.
Then I've wasted my time here.
Antonidas drinks too, I guess.
You can show yourself now, Jaina. He's gone.
I'm sorry for eavesdropping, Master, but...
It's your inquisitive nature that I've come to rely on, child. That crazed fool's convinced that the world is about to end.
I've heard the rumors of the plague spreading throughout the Northlands. Do you truly believe that the plague is magical in nature?
It's a strong possibility. That's why I need you to travel there and investigate the matter. I've arranged for a special envoy to assist you.
Yes, Master. I'll do my best.
I know you will, child. Farewell.
Polymorph. We'll get to the sorceress later. So yeah, next time we go to Chapter 3, Ravages of the Plague. This is Half Tangible signing off. Thanks for watching. I mean, I would record the third one, but you guys have been waiting long enough.